Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome to Jinjin's Cosmic if you didn't happen to be here. Perhaps it's time to meet your soul.
In the realm of fairy tales, Aquarius is likened to a spark of magic, creative, eccentric, and dream-filled. They conjure up bizarre spells, live inside a hollow tree filled with stardust and teacups, and indulge in their fairy hobbies of stargazing while hanging upside down or crafting cloud shoes. Absurd, yet so perfectly Aquarius. This symbol reflects the true essence of Aquarius, a free spirit, different by nature, living beyond all boundaries, endlessly chasing strange ideas that make life more fascinating. They are the embodiment of infinite creativity and limitless thought. If you have an Aquarius by your side, don't try to confine or fully understand them. Let them soar freely in their own world, for it is their very uniqueness that makes them shine the brightest. Creative angel or paradoxical rebel in the festive season. During the holiday season, while most people are basking in the glow of sparkling lights and glitter-wrapped presents, Aquarius holds firm to its title as the most different sign of the zodiac circle. But this difference isn't about being contrary for the sake of it. It's a paradox that shines both ways. On one hand, making them a radiant lantern of fresh, original ideas. On the other, leaving others unsure whether to laugh, marvel, or simply shake their heads in confusion. Aquarius and the art of the unexpected gift. In their most inspired version, Aquarius is the one who makes the whole secret Santa circle go. Oh wow, with a gift so unique no one would have dared imagine it. Not the kind that's expensive or flashy. Aquarius gifts are often symbolic, carrying a hidden story or a subtle message. For example, while everyone else is buying perfumes, plush toys, or the usual gift boxes, Aquarius might hand you an old notebook with the first few pages already filled in. Write down your wildest dreams here. They don't care if the gift matches your taste. What matters is that it makes you think, laugh, or suddenly realize, oh, I still have dreams after all. That very unusualness is what makes an Aquarius gift unforgettable. It isn't just an object, it's an experience, a perspective, a mirror reflecting a part of you. When Aquarius turns the party into a debate forum, in their more contrarian mode, Aquarius can just as easily disrupt the vibe. While everyone's raising their glasses in cheer, they might suddenly launch into a mini TED talk about how Santa Claus is actually a commercial symbol, or how Christmas has become an anthem for consumerism. To most, it sounds like a buzzkill, but to Aquarius, it's simply a truth that needs to be spoken. In their world, nothing is obvious, not even traditions that seem untouchable. Instead of seeing them as the party pooper, try to see Aquarius as the wake-up bell, a reminder that beneath the glitter of every social ritual lie shadows and questions worth pondering. To them, even celebration should come hand in hand with awareness. The creative angel, the paradoxical rebel. Those two opposite images, the friend who gives an inspiring gift and the contrarian debater in the crowd, are really just two sides of the same coin. Aquarius always lives on the edge between creativity and paradox. They can be the angel of inspiration, or the one who leaves the whole group stunned with a viewpoint that flips everything upside down. And that's exactly what makes them so magnetic. You can never predict what they'll bring to the table. Being around an Aquarius is to live in constant surprise. Loving them is like opening a gift box with no clue what's inside. It could be a glowing stone, a spontaneous poem, or a sociology survey they just invented on the spot. But one thing's for sure, their gift will never be ordinary. The Aquarius identity, between reason and freedom. To truly understand why Aquarius behaves the way they do, you have to look at their very essence. As an air sign ruled by Uranus, Aquarius carries within them the energy of innovation, of thinking beyond boundaries. They are both sharply rational and wildly idealistic. Inside them, there is always a call. Break down old barriers, seek something different. Yet alongside that yearning lies a deep fear of being tied down. Aquarius needs freedom the way humans need air. They can love deeply, they can commit, but the moment they sense control, they will quickly raise invisible walls. It's this constant push and pull that makes Aquarius seem unpredictable. One day they might be tender and romantic, the next, distant and detached. But once you understand that what they seek isn't an escape from love, but simply space to breathe, you'll find it much easier to love them. Shadow and light. It's undeniable. The creativity and independence of Aquarius also come with their own shadows. They can become overly rational, unintentionally hurting others with blunt words. They may isolate themselves, convinced that no one understands me. They can slip into rebellion, resisting simply because they hate following the crowd. But when transformed, these shadows turn into gold. Instead of being cold and detached, they can learn to let reason guide their emotions. Instead of isolating themselves, they become the heart of a community, offering fresh vision. And instead of rebelling for the sake of rebellion, they rise as true reformers. In love, Aquarius loves differently. They are not intense or fiery like Aries or Leo. They approach you first through friendship. To them, a lover must also be a soulmate, someone they can talk with for hours about the universe, philosophy, or even wild scientific theories. When in love, they are loyal, but they still need personal space. For Aquarius, connection is never about possession, but about companionship. They long to build a relationship with you founded on freedom, respect and truth, work and creativity. In the workplace, Aquarius stands out for their ability to see the big picture. They are quick to catch emerging trends, fascinated by new technologies, and constantly brimming with innovative ideas. Fields such as research, creative arts, technology, social activism, or community strategy are their natural playgrounds. However, their weakness lies in trying to take on too much, thinking endlessly but doing little, or losing patience when faced with details. If they learn to balance vision with practical action, Aquarius will truly shine. Symbolism and spirituality. The symbol of Aquarius is the water bearer, the one who pours streams of knowledge into humanity. On a deeper spiritual level, they are the enlightener, a bridge between personal thought and collective consciousness. Their sole lesson is to belong but not dissolve, to serve but not self-destruct, the uncommon gift. So in the end, is Aquarius a creative angel or a paradoxical rebel? The answer is they are both. They are visionaries full of inspiration, yet also contradictions and complexities. They crave freedom, yet long for connection. They may surprise you, they may confuse you, but they will never bore you. This festive season, if you have an Aquarius by your side, embrace them as you would a surprise gift. You might not understand it right away. You might laugh at its strangeness, but one thing is certain, you'll never forget it. For Aquarius was not born to be a copy of the crowd, but to remind us that life only becomes meaningful when we dare to be different, dare to love in our own way, and dare to share the gift of the soul, a suggested lucky plant for Aquarius. In the world of astrology, each zodiac sign carries not only its own personality and mission, but also resonates with natural symbols, from colors and gemstones to plants. Houseplants, often thought of as mere decoration, in fact hold a frequency of energy that can uplift the spirit and support each sign's journey of growth. For Aquarius, the symbol of creativity, innovation, and freedom, the air plant is the perfect match. Beautiful, unique, and deeply aligned with their essence. Air plant the embodiment of freedom and creativity. Unlike traditional plants that need soil to take root, the air plant survives by absorbing nutrients and moisture directly from the air. It can thrive perched on a piece of wood, hanging gracefully, or placed inside a delicate glass container. This unique trait makes the air plant a perfect symbol for Aquarius. It represents freedom unbound, much like Aquarius, refusing to be limited by the framework of soil and affirming its ability to exist independently while creating its own path. The air plant also reflects adaptability. It flourishes easily whether in an office, a living room, or a balcony. This mirrors Aquarius's gift for blending into different environments without ever losing their true essence. And finally, its beauty lies in its strangeness. Not as flamboyant as a rose or as luxurious as an orchid, the air plant carries a sleek, modern charm, just like Aquarius. Simple yet unforgettable, refined yet distinctly different. Feng Shui meaning energies in harmony with Aquarius. In Feng Shui, the air plant carries a cleansing energy, helping to balance the living space, dissolve stagnation, and activate the flow of creativity. Placing a few clusters of air plants in your workspace or creative corner can noticeably lift your spirit, open your mind, and let ideas flow more freely. More than that, this plant also symbolizes progress and constant growth, perfectly aligned with the essence of Aquarius, who is always eager to step out of their comfort zone and reach for the new. How to care simple yet full of love. Another charming reason why the air plant resonates so well with Aquarius lies in its minimalist care. You don't need to water it daily, nor do you need soil or elaborate pots. Just mist it 2-3 times a week or soak it in water for a few minutes once a week, and it will stay green and healthy. This simplicity serves as a gentle reminder. Sometimes, what matters most is not complexity in form, but a subtle connection with nature's essence. For an Aquarius soul often caught up in grand ideas, tending to a tiny plant becomes a way to return to the present moment and to listen to the quiet breath of life itself. The air plant, Aquarius's silent companion. If you are an Aquarius, try placing an air plant in your living space. It won't just brighten up the room. It will become a silent companion, gently reminding you, never forget that you are, at your core, a free spirit. Keep creating, even when the world tries to box you in. Hold onto lightness and ease, for only when your heart is relaxed can ideas bloom endlessly. Each time you gaze at the plant, see it as a mirror. You don't need soil to take root, because the vast sky itself is the ground that nourishes your soul. Among countless ornamental plants, the air plant is not only a perfect match for a modern, minimalist style, it also serves as a powerful symbol of Aquarius's life journey, unique, free, and full of inspiration. Let this plant accompany you as a sign of good fortune, as a gentle reminder that you were born to walk your own path and to make the world brighter simply by being yourself. The most treasured qualities of Aquarius. In astrology, each zodiac sign carries its own unique energy signature, revealing the key traits that shape its personality and life journey. When we recognize and honor these qualities, we not only gain deeper self-understanding, but also learn how to harness our inner strengths in work, love, and everyday experiences. So what are the most precious values that Aquarius brings to the world? Creative vision eyes that see what others overlook. If there is one phrase that best describes Aquarius, it would be the one who dares to think differently. They have the ability to see beyond conventional limits, to notice pieces of the puzzle that others tend to ignore. Where others see a wall, Aquarius sees a door. While most settle for the status quo, Aquarius is already imagining how to transform it. And they don't stop at dreams. Aquarius has the willpower and persistence to turn what seems impossible into something real. They blend a rich imagination with logical thinking, embodying a rare harmony between the dreamer and the builder. Humanitarian spirit, a heart for the collective. Aquarius doesn't live only for themselves. Deep down, they believe that every individual has a role to play in humanity's greater picture. This is why they care deeply about social issues, fairness, and human values. Whether as a tech entrepreneur, a scientist, an artist, or a social activist, Aquarius wants their work to bring meaningful impact, not just for personal success, but for the good of many. They often ask, who benefits from this? How does this make the world better? This inner drive is what makes them ahead of their time, often stepping into the role of a pioneer. The drive for innovation, courage to break the old mold. One of Aquarius's most admirable qualities is their courage to challenge what is outdated. To them, nothing is permanent. Every rule can be questioned, so long as doing so opens the way to a brighter future. This is why Aquarius is so often seen as a reformer. They not only propose fresh ideas, but also take action to make real change happen. Their energy doesn't stop at theory. It ripples outward into tangible progress, helping shape society toward growth and advancement. Connection, the bridge of the collective. Though Aquarius may appear independent, even detached, they carry within them a strong spirit of connection. They excel at creating networks, linking people, ideas, and resources into systems that have far-reaching influence. They know that true power doesn't lie in isolated individuals, but in communities aligned in the same frequency. Creative thinking, humanitarian spirit, a drive for innovation, and the ability to connect communities. These are the most treasured qualities of Aquarius. When they fully embrace these values, Aquarius not only shines in their personal journey, but also becomes a source of inspiration, helping guide the world toward a more humane, progressive, and sustainable future.